She's real nervous, and I don't think that she's being judgmental, but she knows this about her boyfriend's parents, that they are in the lifestyle. So that said, if you're driving around with kids in the car, we're probably going to talk about the sex. So you might want to check out for just a couple of seconds. She got no beef with that, but she's wondering if they are going to try to recruit her parents to be in the lifestyle as well. Do I have that right, Victoria?
Yes.
All right, do tell.
Okay, so yeah, my boyfriend and I have been dating now for about 6 months. And a couple months ago, he was really drunk one night, and he told me that his parents are swingers. And I thought he was joking, to be honest. And I was like, I don't know, a little mortified that he told me this, and I don't think he would have told me if he wasn't drunk. But then the next day, he confirmed that it was true because I asked him if he was joking, and he was like, no, unfortunately, I'm not. So his parents are swingers, he thinks. And then this is where I need help. So a couple of months ago, his parents and my parents decided they were going to meet for the first time, which should be exciting. But I was terrified, and I asked Nate if it was going to be an issue. Sorry, that's what I'm calling my boyfriend. That's not his real name.
Okay.
But he was like, no, of course not. You know, my parents would never mix that part of their life with my life, so don't worry about it. So I was like, okay. So we all go to dinner together, and they meet, and it actually is fine. It's fun. It's pretty easy. I was excited because my ex-boyfriend's parents and my parents never got along. So, you know, it's a good dinner. So then a couple days ago, my mom tells me, hey, I'm going to go, your dad and I are probably going to go to Nate's parents' lake house this weekend. They invited us to their lake house. We're super excited. And I'm not excited about this because, I don't know, a weekend getaway, I'm just not really sure what that entails, you know? And so I went and asked Nate, like, do you think this is going to be a problem? And I think my mom could tell I wasn't excited. And she was like, why aren't you excited? Because, you know, we're trying to get to know his parents. But, you know, I'm like, are they going to try to swing with my parents? How awkward is that?
Well, here's what I know. Here's what I know about the lifestyle, that it's a bit of a pyramid scheme.
No, it's not.
And swingers, they're recruiting.
Yep. Okay.
And if you get in on the ground floor, the more people you recruit into the lifestyle, you get better gifts and more money. So if I were you, I'd be very, very nervous.
But here's the thing. Are your parents swingers?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Then you don't have anything to worry about.
You might want to ask the same question on Monday.
Yep. Give it time.
Yeah. They don't even have a chance.
What if they proposition them and then the relationship is ruined? You know, I really like this guy. I think it could be kind of long term. So I'm like, should I warn my parents? Should he talk to his parents about it and make sure they don't do anything? I don't know. I don't know what to do about it, if I should sort of say something or just wait and see.
All right, let me ask for people in the lifestyle to call, because I just feel like doing nothing except making fun of you. 1-855-BERT-SHOW. Look, because I don't think it works like this, and I think it's silly right now. So you think that your parent... Hold on, let me change my tone. Tone.
I love that you called yourself out.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
Well done.
I'm sorry. I don't think it works like this, where your parents are going to go and hang out, and swingers are constantly have their antenna up for other swinging couples. I don't think it's even going to come up this weekend.
Because swingers, I am sure, swingers can go and have weekends with other couples without that being the primary focus.
Yes.
Like, yes, you have those certain intents with other people, but you can also go to the lake with your son's girlfriend's parents and have a lovely time with no swinging involved whatsoever.
Yeah, and I think this is much ado about nothing until there is something to actually be concerned with. I mean, your parents are grown. They'll be fine. They can handle themselves. And you can't keep both sets of parents away from each other forever. Like, you got to let it happen.
Yeah. Now, with that said, if you knew that information that their parents were swingers, would you not give your parents a heads up going into the weekend?
The relationship I have with my parents, I 100% would. I definitely would.
You tell him, oh, yeah, by the way, Nate told me his parents are swingers.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Not in like a warning them way, just like, just let me know how that goes.
I would not. Because again, I think you're putting a narrative in their head before the weekend starts. So anything that could happen that weekend, they'll interpret like,
oh,
are they being nice or are they coming on to me right now?
You'll think they'll take any kindness as flirtation.
That's a fair point.
Like, I
It
don't
would
know.
skew things because then you just altered your mindset. So
Right.
every interaction, you're going to be like, is she just being nice or does she want me to do her?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Do I want some water?
What does it mean if you ask me if I want cream in my coffee?
So, Victoria, what is the real concern here? Are your parents very conservative, and if it comes up, they will be appalled by it? Or are you afraid that this will end up in some crazy orgy?
I mean, I think my parents are extremely conservative, but I mean, I think I'm scared of either outcome. Like if they're grossed out by his parents or if something does happen and then that's their relationship. I mean, that's so gross and weird for me because, I'm dating their son.
Of course. I would not, you know what, to be fair, putting myself in your shoes, I would not want my husband's parents propositioning my parents. That would be weird. And I get that.
Let's get you some people that know exactly how this all works. Okay, Jackie here wants to be on the voice disguiser and is in the lifestyle. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How many people have you recruited into the lifestyle? How much money have you made? And tell us about all the great gifts you got.
It's a terrible pyramid scheme. No, it's not. But what I was going to tell her is that you have to find your way into the lifestyle. People aren't just walking up to you and saying, hey, do you want to be a swinger? I can tell you that none of my close family, none of my close friends, nobody knows that this is something that my husband and I do in our free time. But I don't think she has anything to worry about. I don't think his parents are going to be like, oh, yeah, we swing a lot. You should come with us. I mean, it's something that it's kind of like drugs, if you will. They always said in school that everybody's going to be asking you. I haven't had one person ask me yet, so.
So you've had more people ask you to swing than you have asked you to do drugs.
That is accurate.
God, I love America. All right, Victoria, I think you're going to be okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I don't know what we did.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.